back to my project. This is my 1991 F-150 Custom, and I finally got the fuel tanks for it. I'm finally going to put the fuel tanks in. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and put them in. I'll have to come back tomorrow and wire them up. I don't have a lot of time today, so let me get started. Alright, easy part's done. So now we gotta get these. Hold on, I'll show you. Now we gotta get these straps back in for the bottom and the top. Uh-oh. I lost my nut. There it is. I was laying on it. All right. Take two of that. That's not supposed to be like that. I wonder if I could do it like this. You know, just set that on there. Like so. Put that nut on there. And then, if I can get the other bolt, just like so. Uh-oh. I felt the drop of rain. Yep, there's your rain. That's not good. Oh no. Things are going great. There we go. Alright. I lost my nut again. There it is. Sorry you can't see it. So now that it's dangerously above me, hanging like this, I figure we should go ahead and put this one on, you know. Make it less dangerous. I'd like that. I can't imagine doing it if this thing was full. I'd hate to have to replace the fuel pump. Well, you know, dirt in my mouth. Good thing about this tank, it doesn't have a hole in it, so we'll be good. I don't have a washer for this one, but that's fine. Who needs washers? Nobody. So it's a 15 on the nut and a 13 on the bolt. Look, I'm doing this backwards, I know. Hush. I love dirt. It just gets all over and gets everywhere in your face. Straighten your eyes, man, I love it. I need to find a tarp to go over this. How do I do that? I set my nuts down and I completely forget where they are. Probably because is and not paying attention. That's fine though. These things, they have little slits on the back side right here. And you stick it in there about sideways. Alright. And then they got a hole right here that you stick the stud in. If it would like to cooperate, there we go. You put the nut on there. Then I think they are, I don't know which size they are. Kind of look like a 11 or something. So I don't have my hat on anymore. It is now the umbrella for my camera. Dang it. Oh, hold on, Rain. Please. You don't understand how bad I do not need it to rain yet. Alright, that thing ain't going anywhere. Alright, everyone. It's about a week later. I'm here in the shop, as you can see. So, yeah, you seen correctly. This is a 19-gallon fuel tank, the saddle tank that goes in between the cab and the axle. This is a 16-gallon one, and it is not the right one. Whenever I got the rear tank off of that truck out there, I also picked up this one. This was on the same truck. And the truck that I'm working on, it's a long bed. The truck that I got this tank off of was an extended cab short bed, and I didn't think anything of it till the other day whenever I tried to put that thing up there. And guess what? There was no cross member to, go right there. But I got this one and took the fuel pump out of here and put it in here. They had the same, what is the word I'm looking for? Same dimensions. I didn't see any other fuel tanks. But yeah, so I was going to record taking this one out of there and putting it in here. But my other camera in that black box, it decided it didn't want to turn on, or it turned on and I started recording, and that thing, it had 41% on it, and it decided it wanted to, said battery's low, and then it turned off. So I don't know what the deal with that is, but let's head out here. It's pretty muddy, as you can see, obviously. I was driving that red truck the other day, and right there I was turning around to go back to the road over there, and hit my brakes, and I just slid all the way up to the tree line right there. So that was fun. Over here I have what I did. I ended up so we got the tank in. I got this fuel neck in. I don't know. I'm probably going to end up buying a new one, because it's like there's no movement in there and it can break off. But this works great. I got to get a little clip to go right there, and I ended up doing the wiring off camera because, well, it's wiring, but I'll show you whenever I put in this tank. See that tank, it's going to sit right here and come to about right there. And these are the wires from the original. I'm gonna snip that off right through here, and I'll show you whenever I go to edit this. I'll put in the pictures that I used to jerry-rig that together. But it was pretty neat. It started working. The fuel gauge works on this, and it pumps out fuel. All right, we're back on a beautiful Saturday afternoon. I have my fuel tank here that I put my fuel filter, or not my fuel filter, my fuel pump in, and so it's got a new fuel pump. So we're gonna stick that big fuel tank in there, and I'm gonna show you how to wire it up. Yeah. So let's get to it. I think the first thing I'm gonna do real quick is grab me some zip ties and attach this better to the frame. It's just kind of there, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna grab some zip ties, zip it up. What? Good Lord. I'm about tired of living by the highway. Every time I tried to speak in the past 3 minutes, the cars drove by. Gosh dang, you live out in the country and you can't even get quiet. Anyway, let's get back to what I was doing. I went to O'Reilly's for this whole project. They got some reliable stuff. As long as you buy the standard or whatever vehicle brand made the part. They're pretty reliable. So, I went to O'Reilly's, bought some zip ties and a couple things to fix up this fuel lines and get this all straightened out. And my speed sensor, I gotta hook it back up. After about a couple $100, it was pretty successful for O'Reilly's. They got some money out of me. So I'm gonna quit talking. I'm gonna actually get to work now. Yeah. Dang. I really wanted to have a connector whenever I did this. I just hardwired it in and it did pretty good. But if I had a connector, I could disconnect it and run it through the bottom of these lines. It'd be a little bit nicer that way. But, that's just what happens. It's alright though. You live and, well, you learn. Alright, I'd say that looks pretty nice. Do that. Put the trash in your pocket, because Dad won't like it if you don't. And it's just bad not to. Alright, I got the tank down here. I actually forgot to press record, so I'm doing this again. We got everything out of the way here. I slid my tank down here, and I have a jack right in the middle of the tank to help lift it up and hold it. So, yeah. So we're going to start putting the jack on. If you don't have a jack, get one. They are so handy. You can do everything with these suckers. Alright, so now what we do is we grab our straps and bring them up here like this. Alright, so I had to make some modifications. I bent this further out I bent this further. Well, let me just show you. This is what it used to look like right here. Like that. Alright, so I got the straps. They're all I can tell you, it's in there. It ain't gonna fall out, that's for sure. I salvaged this grommet for the what is this thing called? The pressure relief valve, I guess you would call it. Anyway, I'll stick that in there. And I'll stick that right there. Right there inside of it. Look at that. Alright. So now we have the fuel line issue. Let me bring you closer. So these are my fuel lines. I don't exactly know which one is the return and which one is the sender. So let me figure that out real quick and I'll be back. Alright, so I had to trace the lines down. And figured out that this one right here is the supply, so it's going to be the smaller one. As you can see, it's got a smaller mouth than this one right here. And we can't put them together in this condition. So I've got some fuel line right here. Cut ourselves a little piece off, like that. And I got some clamps, and I got a flathead screwdriver. So what we'll do, grab this, alright, that's that side. Now I got to put on this side right here. Alright, boys and girls, we've got it on there, that's for sure. I know I said I was going to record the wiring, but you know, I don't even like wiring. The only reason I'm doing it is because I kind of have to. Anyway, I'm going to put a plastic bag over this, but first, you know, I don't really have any fuel in here. I was actually about to go to town and put some in here and watch it squirt out, make sure it's pretty good. But by the time I get back, it'll be dark and you won't be able to see. So I'm going to do that. So I'll let you hear the pump though. Alright. So this is the one we just did. Alright. Now if you come back here, you can hear this one also. Alright. That's awesome. So yeah. I'm gonna go and get some gas. This project is one step at a time, that's for sure. But I'm ready for it. I'm gonna get everything cleaned up here, head to town, get some gas, make sure that's pumping good, and then the next episode on this truck will get it to run. Then the one after that will probably be painting the rest of this frame right here. Alright, well, y'all have a good day, good rest of the week. Whenever you're watching this, have a good one. Bye. Man, my old dad, we were under the hood of this thing trying to figure out why it won't even pop off whenever you use starting fluid in it. And it has spark, has air, obviously, and we're thinking compression, and also that's another story. Also, there's no fuel pressure because this right here, these broke off. The little clamps that would, these things, they broke off. So I got some clamps on there right now. I haven't tried it out, but it's definitely compression or something like that. The UPS man just pulled up, see me videotaping. But yeah, here's another look on the inside here. I didn't really show it very good. The back glass busted out in it. That light works, but it's, I mean, the seat, it's not torn up at all. The roof has no rust. Windshield is, it's halfway there. But yeah, I opened the glove box whenever I first got it. It was there was a lot of goodies in there. There was a whole bag of change. I found some rare stuff. Anyway, yeah. So that's this clip of the video. My next clip is going to be me putting in the tank and wiring it up whenever we get a dry day. That'll be in about 2 more days. Thursday, Friday, yeah, Friday. Whenever I get home, it'll be time to put that tank in. It'll dry up. Gosh dang, it's muddy out here. All right, see you then.